All right, this is Brother Issachar coming at you with another lesson. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned is true from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwat that's listening and learning. Today's video is going to be entitled, actually, I'm not even sure yet. I was going to name it something else, but no, I don't think I want to name it that. But pretty much, I just came across this post last night or a couple days ago. And, I just found it, just something to bring out just for a little bit of edification or whatever, just to bring out a couple of scriptures. And I thought it was interesting, because, there's a lot of new Jakes that's waking up to the truth and everything like that. And, Jake always have these type of questions sometimes, when it comes to how they should be living, because our minds have been so much conditioned to live within this Western philosophy that, when it comes to the way that we supposed to live, it's complete opposite. All right. So at the end of the day, like I said, I just want to bring this out. This for a little, this so I could bring out a couple of scriptures. So it says, this should be good, right? It says, woman is married to a man with kids. Woman and the kid's mother had beef. Kid's mother has died. Man wants his kids to come live with him and her. Woman does not want the kids to live there. She says they got other family to help take care of them. Is she wrong? What should happen? So pretty much, we've been growing up in this society. So, it's not, what this world has taught you is you have to talk amongst, both parties or whatever, and then decide what should happen to the kids and everything like that. Right. But according to the scriptures, man, everything belongs to the man. OK, everything belongs to the man. All right. The only way that the children will live with someone else is if the man committed adultery. OK, because then, if the man committed adultery with somebody else and he was in the wrong, then the kids would stay with the mother, because the father's now passed away. Right. He died. Same thing with the woman. The woman committed adultery, but the man didn't. Then the kids would belong to the husband. But at the end of the day, in this scenario, it says woman is married to a man with kids. Woman and the kids' mother had beef. Kid's mother has died. Man wants his kids to come live with him and her. Woman does not want the kids to live there. She says they got other families to help take care of them. Is she wrong? What should happen? Now, like I said, at the end of the day, technically, he just had two wives. All right. This is the wife. The wife, he had one wife who he had the kids by. Right. Then he found another one, technically. All right. So technically he has two wives, but according to this society, he only has, this is the only one that he's dealing with. All right. But at the end of the day, those kids belong to the man. All right. Those kids belong to the man. Just because the wife is put away or has died. OK, the mother died. Right. So like I said, the mother died. So if the mother died, those kids belong to the man. He's the one he's the one that's there. That's his seed, man. Those are his children. So they belong to him. And what she should do, the one that said, no, the kids should go somewhere else. No, she's in the wrong. OK, and she's wrong. She's actually supposed to help take care of those kids, even though they're not hers. OK, there's plenty of stories in the scriptures, especially if you read Genesis 29 and 30, where women have used other women as surrogates. Right. They would have just for the simple fact that they couldn't have kids. So they would get another woman who can raise up seed. And then they'll be like, OK, well, now, they had those kids and everything like that. And now the one that wanted those kids would take care of them. But it's not her kids specifically, because they didn't come out of her. But, those are her kids. Why? Because the man that she was married to went in into another woman. OK, it's still his kids at the end of the day. And he is still married until those women that he were with. So at the end of the day, the answer right here is, yeah, she's wrong. Even though those are not her kids, she belongs to the man, and those children belongs to the man. So she needs to take care of those kids, man. She needs to take care of those kids, point blank, period. So let's get First Timothy. Now let me get the blue letter on this, because I wanted to get I'm already on it. All right, so this is First Timothy 5:14. And it says, I would therefore that the younger women marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully. All right. So hold on. Before I even get into this, let's read this first, man. Okay. Let's get Exodus. Let's get Exodus 21:10, right? Because this is a law of what you should do if you get another wife. Okay. It's Exodus 21:10. It says, if he take him another wife, proving that men can have multiple wives, there's a law of what you should do if you get another wife. Okay. It says, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish. Okay. So the same way that the woman was supposed to handle herself, and the way that he's supposed to handle himself as far as just having one wife or whatever, he's supposed to treat the second wife the exact same way, man. He's supposed to take care of him and do his duties as a man and everything like that, right? So we know, like I said, he had one wife that he dealt with that was in the world. And, they had beef or whatever, But I'm guessing, according to that, they were still seeing each other for a little bit, because then they said now the mother died and everything like that. So now, the kids need a place to go. Like I said, the father is still alive. So those children belong to him. Okay. So at the end of the day, the children are supposed to go with the father, and the woman that he's currently with is supposed to help take care of those children. So now we know this is what you're supposed to do if you have another wife. Okay. All right. So here we go. Now let's go back to First Timothy again. Let's go back to First Timothy again. And it says, I would therefore that the younger women marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully. Let's look at this word for guide the house. All right. Yes, guide the house. Let me turn it this way. And the Greek word is okodespotio, and it says to be master or head of the house, to rule a household, manage family affairs. Woo! Manage family affairs. Then it says right here in the Strong's definition, to be the head of, i.e. rule a family, guide the house. So since he had kids by another woman, but that woman that he was currently with died, those kids belong to him, man. Okay. And since he's with a new woman, that technically would be his second wife, she's supposed to guide the house, because now those kids are part of that household, man. And it says manage family affairs, man. Family affairs. Let's go to the dictionary and let's see if they got a definition for family affairs. Family. It don't look like it so far. Okay. Let's just type in affair. Let's see what comes up. Anything done or to be done. Anything requiring action or effort, business, concern, matters of commercial or public interest. Now we're not looking for that. An event, action, theme, matter made existing with description, private or personal concern, and an intense amorous relationship, usually of short duration. Now they're not really giving too much. But at the end of the day, we know what an affair is. Okay, we know exactly what that is. All right, so This is something that happened between him and his first wife, right? And now, she's the new wife. She's supposed to help take care of those kids. Point blank, period, man. Point blank, period. And this is another reason why right here, too, because at the end of the day, the man, he has dominion over the woman and the children. Okay? So let's get this. Let's get Sirach 36 and 24. Turn it this way. And it says, he that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. See that? A help like unto himself. So you're supposed to help take care of those kids. We know that you can have multiple wives. We know that men can have multiple wives, right? So just for the simple fact that the woman that he was with died, those kids go to him. All right? Those kids belong to him. Okay? And you're supposed to be like a help unto himself. You're supposed to help him out with those kids. Okay? Even if those weren't yours. Those wasn't yours. Okay? It says, he that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, meaning that's why, you read the, let's get it. I don't even want to speak on it. Let's just get it. Look it up right quick. Desire. There it is. Desire husband. Here it is. Genesis 3 and 16. No, not 16. I just lost it. I just lost it. Hold on. Salakia, 1 second. Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, 3 and 16. And it says, unto the woman, he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Okay? So this is one of the reasons why women have birth pains and everything like that when they have children, is because, they went against the words of the Most High. As far as the Adam and Eve story, she was the first one to sin. So now this is her punishment. This is her judgment for all women. They have to have pain when they give birth. But to get to the point, it says, thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Okay, so this is when it says, when he get a wife, he begin a possession. That's exactly what it means, man. He owns that woman. Not now. When you say it, like now, we hear it like that. Jake, like, oh man, Jake always want to be like, oh no, that sound like slavery. Oh, he's not finna own me. Look, man. At the end of the day, this is order, man. A woman is not supposed to be over a man. Point blank, period. I'm not finna get into all of that deepness of it, man. This is exactly what it is. It says, thy desire shall be to thy husband. Let's look that word up too. Thy desire shall be to thy husband. Let's see what that says. Let's look up that word. Says desire, longing, craving. That's enough right there, man. In Strong's definition, it says of man for woman, of woman for man, a beast to devour. Then it says in original sense, in the Strong definitions, it says in original sense of stretching out after a longing desire. Woo! It says, Salakia, I actually pressed the wrong button. So it says desire, longing, craving. You're supposed to crave your husband at all times, man. You're supposed to desire your husband at all times. So at the end of the day, if this man brought forth children and then the original woman that he was with, she died, those children go along with him. And since you're the second woman with him and you're with that man, you're supposed to do everything in your power to make sure that he's okay. Make sure that he doesn't have feeble knees, Salakia. Make sure that he's always on his toes and everything like that. Make sure he's always comfortable, relaxed. And one of the ways that you relaxes him is hey, help take care of them kids, man. Okay? You're supposed to help take care of those kids no matter what. That's what it is, man. Okay? I mean, that's point blank to the period, and point blank period, man. Straight to the point. That's what it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to be like, no, those kids need to go with somebody else in the family. Nah, man. No, 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 no. That's even a law. Well, that's going to something else, but at the end of the day, your desire is supposed to be to your husband, okay? And the man owns his wife and his children, man, okay? And then, like I said, and we read First Timothy, we looked at the definition for guy at the house, right? It says she's supposed to handle all family affairs, man. That is affair. That is a situation that's going on within the household. Okay, she's supposed to help do that, man, whether they're her kids or not. I'm gonna get this last scripture right here, and then I'm gonna close it. Like I said, I didn't want to make this too long. I just thought it'll be interesting to just speak about it just a little bit. As you know, Jake has been in this world for so long, man. He looks at things and how to handle things or whatever, as far as the way that we've been taught on this side, but completely different of how you're supposed to handle things within the spirit, within the truth. Okay, and let me see. I'm pretty sure it was in here. Turn it like this real quick. Just bear with me for 1 second. Just 1 second. Because even Jake was like, after he finished serving his 7 years and everything like that, he was like, look, give me my wives and give me my children. Those, and all of those belong to him, man. And it came to pass. Here it is. It started, okay, it's 25 and 26. Okay, now I know. So now let's go back to it. It says, this is Genesis 30 and 25. And it says, and it came to pass when Rachel had born Joseph, and Jacob said unto Laban, send me away that I may go unto my own place and to my country. Give me my wives and my children, for whom I have served thee. Let me go, for thou knowest my service which I have done thee. So at the end of the day, man, when a man starts a family and everything like that, the man is supposed to have rulership over his children and his wives all the time, man. So the answer to this question right here, is she wrong? What should happen? No. Yeah, she is wrong, man. She says they got other family to help take care of them. No, those are officially your kids now too. Okay? Those are your kids now too. Why? Just for the simple fact that you are married unto that man. As we all know, sex is marriage according to the scriptures. So when a man gets another wife, right, he is now married to his first wife, to his second wife, third wife, fourth wife, fifth wife, so forth and so on, man. You are under his rulership. You are under his name now. Okay? That's why it says in Isaiah 4:1, saying, let us wear our own apparel, eat our own bread and everything, but let us be under thy name and take away our reproach, roughly paraphrasing, okay? Because there are these multiple women are going to be under that one man. So you all become one big family, man, okay? Whether they're your kids or not. And there's a lot of women out there actually right now that's practicing polygamy. And they speak about this. They'd be like, look, it's actually better, for it to be like this, for kids to be around other parent figures. Just for the simple fact that you have different personalities and you have more help around the house. There's this one video I did a while ago. And, she was like, it's actually way better like this. We have I think they had maybe 5 or 6 kids or something like that. And she was like, look, while I'm going to work or whatever, the other wife would be there cooking, taking care of things. Or if I miss a day where I need to cook or whatever, she'll pick it up, or I do the same thing, vice versa, so forth and so on, man. That's how it's going to be in the kingdom. Because in the kingdom, man, we're going to have thousands of children. You think that one woman is going to take care of those hundreds of children, man? No. It's going to be a whole family thing, man. It's going to be a whole big game plan. All right. And at the end of the day, man, in the kingdom, whether they're your children or not, those are your kids as well, man. Just because you didn't have them doesn't mean that they're not your kids. They're your kids just for the simple fact that you're married to that man, and those kids are from him, and you are married unto him. So that automatically puts you in the circle. Point blank, period, man. It is what it is. So Like I said, I ain't want to make this too long. I ain't want to get into the whole deepness of it. I just thought it was interesting. I thought I'd bring it out just for a little bit of edification, and it is what it is, man. So with that, I'm going to say call Halayim, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakak Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned is true from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwat that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Ratazah, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, Yasharala. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.